Should realtors be afraid of cryptocurrency and the blockchain? I needed to record this. I'm in my car, got a fractured wrist, but I just needed to get this riff out because it's been coming up a lot and people have been asking me about it. Should real estate professionals be afraid of cryptocurrency and how it's going to change and affect the real estate world? The answer is yes. I'll tell you why. No matter what we want and no matter where our comfort level is with anything in life, let alone the real estate industry, technology is going to eventually change it. It's already happening in real estate, whether we like it or not. Personally, I am a licensed realtor. I'm also an investor in San Diego. And it's happening all around us, right? People who shop for homes, where do they start? They start on their smartphone, on Zillow, scrolling through and looking at properties. That's where they start. And then on the flip side, on the seller side, how do sellers use technology? They use 3D virtual tours. They're using drones to capture video footage of their property from above and marketing it that way online. Everything starts online. That's not going away. It's only going to get more intense and more integrated into how we do what we do. So why should realtors be afraid of the blockchain? The reason is because it's going to completely change how properties are bought and sold. Hands down. Properties will be able to sell in seconds versus months. It's not going to happen at first. It's going to take a while to get there. Once all information about a property is on the blockchain, then the blockchain already operates on Ethereum and things like that. It already operates. It does tens of thousands of transactions per second already, just in different industries and different financial things that crypto and the blockchain is already integrated in. Once it's doing that with real estate, it will be the exact same way. The reason that real estate takes so long now, why? The title report, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks to run a title report sometimes from the escrow company or the title company. Once all that information is on the blockchain, it's happening in seconds. What's another reason why it takes so long to buy and sell a house? You're getting multiple offers. You're waiting for the right offer. You're reviewing offers. All offers eventually will be run on smart contracts. What's a smart contract? It's a contract on the blockchain that has automatic triggers set up based on certain parameters and if certain things happen at certain times. So for example, if I submit an offer to buy a house through the blockchain, let's say, and in my parameter I say there's 0 contingencies and it's and I'm paying this amount. Once the buyer or the seller sets their contingency and says I will accept an offer at this price if it has 0 contingencies, automatically gets accepted through the blockchain. The deed on the blockchain transfers instantly to the buyer. There's no wet signatures. There's no running it through the county because the counties will eventually get on this. They are already getting on this. Many of the counties are starting to transfer their data onto the blockchain already. Again, that's not going to happen tomorrow, the next day, but it will happen eventually. Once it is, there's a lot of power and speed, and we don't really have to wait as long. So what else is a realtor going to do? That's a question that I get asked all the time, and I don't know the exact answer to that, but I have a couple theories if you want to hear them. What can a realtor do that still adds value to someone? On the buy side, let's think about it. On the buy side, they can help buyers identify what local neighborhoods they like. That's one thing that buyer agents are really good at, who have lived there for a long time in the area. They know every neighborhood, every street by street, where is a good place to live based on these buyers' interests and goals and wants. So that's something that is harder for technology to take over. Again, I could also see like influencers eventually taking over that, and you can just go on YouTube, be like, what's this neighborhood like? And you have like amazing resources online. So that could also go away eventually too. But as of now, it seems like realtors can still have a good fit for that on the buy side. On the sell side, negotiation, depending on how the smart contracts are set up. So we might not even need a negotiation anymore because it might just all be automatic triggers and on a bid system on the blockchain. Financial and real estate advice is just something that a seller's agent can still do. Because if someone's selling their house, they might be unsure. Do I fix the kitchen? Do I not? That would be helpful to still hear from a professional. So realtors could still add value that way. Another way is that, what was I just saying? That they could help with repairs. Oh, and just legal advice too, like reading the contracts, reading the smart contracts on the blockchain people might not know all the real estate jargon. That's one thing we can do. So we're almost going to be acting more as like attorneys as a realtor eventually. But again, those are just some small snippets of what the blockchain can disrupt. And it's not just for real estate agents, lenders. It's going to be much quicker. They're going to be able to pull interest rates through the blockchain when you're applying for a loan, and it's going to be kind of instant versus like waiting a week or 2 weeks to get approved for a mortgage. That's going away too, or just getting improved by the blockchain. So mortgage lenders will need to adapt to that as well. And title companies, all the data and information is going to be placed on a live document on the blockchain per property, and it's going to list its entire history, any liens tied to it, any partial ownership, if it's owned by multiple people, if it's inherited property passed down, if it was a probate, if it was, oh gosh, if there's any discrepancies, if there's any open insurance claims on the property, like anything, if there's any code violations by the city, it'll all be listed right there on the blockchain too. So instead of waiting 1 to 2 weeks for a title report to get pulled and review all that, it'll be pulled instantly because it'll be live on the blockchain, and sellers and buyers will know exactly what they're getting into. All in all, it's going to help everyone, and people just need to adapt is what it is at the end of the day.